Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, her family has come out to bat for her and they're saying that she is not mad, that she went before some sort of judge, and because of the way she answered the person that was sitting on the bench, they sent her to the psychiatric hospital. You go there for evaluation, first and foremost. You go to the hospital for evaluation, and they can evaluate you as being mad and put you on pills, or the evaluation can come back, with a stamp that you're okay, you were stressed, it was situational, because sometimes you can find yourself in situations where your heart is pounding and you're so afraid that you don't even know what day it is. So many times that you have ailments to the body, to your body system, and you go to the doctor, it doesn't mean that you have cancer. It does not mean that you have cancer. It just means that you are other sorts. And sometimes you need to go and get adjustments. Sometimes you need to go and get advice. Sometimes you need to go and they tell you, well, stay off all that fat, stay off all the fried foods, stay off the sugar. You go for advice. Not every time you go, there's a illness. Okay? And Barbadians are very, very fast and quick to label someone mad, when most of Barbados, and the ones who have never been to the psychiatric hospital, and the ones who have jobs and having kids or whatever, those are the ones, most of them are out. Most 90% of you are out and getting about your business, but you have no problem calling someone mad. Okay, like I said, if you're not on the pills, if they have not given you pills and told you that you have a chemical imbalance or whatever in your brain or whatever, you're pretty okay to go. And if, I'm going to say this, if someone has a chemical imbalance and they are on pills to keep them sane, I actually think you should stay away from them. Do not associate with people who have to take pills to keep them sane. Do not. If you don't have to, don't do it. If you have to, hey, you probably have no choice. But I would advise you to stay away from people who have tendencies and who have illnesses that the doctors that they go to prescribe pills to keep them balanced and to keep them moving and to keep them doing whatever they need to do. If they're on pills to keep them alive and you don't need to be around them, don't go around them. Do not go around them. Make sure you protect yourself. People think that people will say, oh, what you don't know can't hurt you, and this thing is not contagious, and that thing is is on that. No, we're all part of the soup. We're all part of that soup. Okay, so when you know that something is going down in a certain area or with someone, just stay away. Just stay away, because that proximity, it can do something to you. It can do something to you. But I want to say that not everyone who goes to the psychiatric hospital is mad. In fact, if you go there because you felt that you were under stress and you didn't feel yourself, and you go for them to tell you what's going on or give you advice or a professional evaluation, I think you're actually very smart to do that. Meghan Markle, she didn't end up in no psychiatric hospital. She didn't end up there, but she has issues, and her husband, the prince, has issues, mental issues, but they are coping with it. Not everyone that has a mental issue is mad. It doesn't make you mad. What makes you mad is trying to hide it, trying to not do what you should do when you feel something coming on, and not going to check on it with a professional. That is what makes you mad. You're trying to self-diagnose with what? With alcohol or whatever else. That is what makes you mad. Not going to seek out help and seek out professional advice. It doesn't make you mad. But getting back to Jade Barnett, her father is saying she's not mad. And he's incensed by the labeling a mental patient. She's not a mental patient. She was sent there because of something that, she missed some court dates or whatever, and they sent her there. She has something with the probation department, but she's only 18. How is she in court and the probation department and that kind of stuff? So something else could be going on with her. That's for her and her family and the authorities to know. But her father and her sister came out, I think it was on Instagram, and the sister was saying that her sister is not mad and whatever else. But yeah, I don't know if when they don't want to send you up to Dawes, if that's a place they keep you. But they sent her up there until August 27th. That is a long time. That's a long time to be, for them to put her up there. Why couldn't they send her there for a couple of days to be evaluated, and then bring her back to court to see if she's okay to stand and represent herself or to speak on her behalf, until August 27th. It's just crazy. But she's saying that she was assaulted. Jade is saying that she was assaulted, and I think her dad spoke to her since she's been on the quote unquote run. Her dad spoke to her, and maybe even one of her sisters spoke to her. So she's doing okay. But this is probably not going to go away. She probably has to show back up there at the psychiatric hospital and go through the whole process. I don't know if she's going to be penalized for leaving. You don't know, but they're saying we have to know if she's on some sort of pills. If she's on pills, it's a different episode. It's a different story. But yeah, not everyone that goes to a doctor, not everyone that goes for, if you have a problem in your body, like a pain, or if something is stiff, or if you're not feeling good, your gait is off. If any people who go to the doctor, if any of you go to ever get a professional opinion, it doesn't mean that you're mad or you have cancer or anything is wrong. It just means you went to have a professional opinion, and if it comes out negative, you're good to go. You're good to go, because the ones who are ill don't even go to the doctor. Okay, they don't even go to the doctor. So you guys are okay. You just have to understand the traits and the culture of Barbadians, and how quick they are to label you something that they are. Something that they are, they will say to you and act as though it has never affected them or anyone else in their families. They will say it to you just easily like that. It's just something that came from their enslavement, centuries of enslavement, and it has rested solidly. It's solid on you. So it's something you need to work on. This is Sherry Veronica.